Well, the calls to action that were released back 6 years ago, um, that was one of the calls to have this day recognized and commemorated as the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. And 6 years later, it's happening tomorrow. It's the first National Truth in Healing and Reconciliation Day. And to me, it's really important that we remember that Indigenous people know the story of how Canada came to be. Our non-Indigenous relatives, the brothers and sisters that settled here in Canada, need to learn the true story, not just history, not just what was shared to you in your grade schools. So take a moment to pause and reflect and about all the sacrifices that happened. And the reality is, and these are hard words for people in Canada to hear, but the acts of these residential schools was an attempted genocide. They wanted to displace and get rid of us Indigenous people. We're still here, we're stronger than ever, and we do have hope for the future. And we always think of Galuhio, thinking of good minds and thinking of our future generations. As Canadians, I challenge you to take time to learn all you can and pause and reflect about and think and read those calls to action and think, what can I do to make a difference to improve the Canadian society so all are inclusive, so that we are all on an equal playing field, so we can all walk together in harmony. It's just a learning opportunity time for Canadians. I really want them to realize the true story of how Canada developed and support us. And this is not a day where we're just going to get over it and move on with our life. Murray Sinclair said we can't just get over it. It's so important for us to remember this day. And it's finally happening. Tomorrow's the day. There's a lot of healing still yet to come. We have our elders and our ancestors that were traumatized and are still re-traumatized as these memories come forward. And we want to be able to provide that safe, nurturing space for them. And that collective healing will come together as Canadians with a good open heart and mind, and to have that good mind and heart like we talk about, to live together in harmony, just like that two-row wampum belt, right? We can still live side by side in harmony and respect each other, and we're equal. And I'll never forget that my grandma said, don't you ever let them tell you you're a dirty heathen Indian. She goes, you be proud of who you are and you raise your head high. And my grandmother was a residential school survivor of Mount Elgin. And boy, I tell you, she sure instilled pride in me, and I've instilled it in my children, and they're going to instill it in their children. We are here, and we are thriving, and we are continuing to embrace who we are and picking up our cultural knowledge and picking up our bundles so we can thrive, not just survive. We're thriving. Yeah, you watch.